She doesn't like you. She wants to be you. Today's video is going to be all about copycats, skinwalkers, and how you should be aware of a skinwalker in your life. Raise your hand if you have ever been victimized by a skinwalker. What I mean by a skinwalker is when you have a friend, you meet somebody, and they start copying everything that you do. It'll start with little things like this. This is normal. This is a normal level of copying or being inspired by somebody. You might have a friend and they're like, oh my God, those shoes are so cute. Where'd you get them? And then you tell them where you got them. And then they buy the shoes, and that's fine. That's normal. I've done that before. I think most of us have done that before. Oh my God, what perfume is that? It smells so good. Whatever, things like that. And as a friend, I've even done this. Like, hello, I'm on YouTube. I'm always, and on social media, I'm always giving recommendations. Okay. Like, I've even done this. Like, you like this perfume? I'm going to buy you this perfume because I love it so much and I want you to have it. You know, that is normal. That is totally normal, and that's fine. But with the skinwalker, that's just the beginning. Okay. From clothes to makeup to shoes. Like, oh my God, can you just like come shopping with me and pick out the things that you would want so that way they could buy it for themselves? Okay. And then, where'd you get this sofa? Where'd you get this artwork? Where'd you, whatever? And then next thing you know, I go to this girl's house, right? And I am not kidding, by the way, okay? I go to her house, and her house is like decorated exactly like mine. It's like the same theme. She has some of the same furniture pieces. Like, it was like that. And it's like, okay, this is kind of weird, but all right. When you're in a situation like this, you kind of, especially if you are of a certain age, if you're in middle school or high school, maybe it's not as uncomfortable. It's still uncomfortable, but you don't internalize it as much. But if you're older, basically older than the age of 18, at least for me, sometimes it would bother me a little bit. But I'd second guess myself, like, okay, Brittney, what are we, 12 years old? Like, oh, I don't want you to copy the same shoes that I have. I don't want you to copy this, you know? And so I start gaslighting myself, like, maybe I'm being immature. Maybe I am thinking too deeply into things. I am not territorial over friends, over clients. I'm not territorial, okay? I want to connect people. Like, if I have a friend and I like you, like, I want us all to hang out. I like to mix friends. Like, I want you to meet this person. I want you to meet this person. Like, whatever, come into my world, right? But then it starts getting weird with the skinwalkers because you might introduce her to your friends. And then the next thing you know, she wants to hang out with them just by herself, right? And I've experienced this, and at first it's like, okay, yeah, like, hang out with them, like, they're cool, whatever. But this has happened. So this skinwalker, right? It was her birthday or something, and she's like, oh, I was thinking that me, you, and my friends, like, that she did not know, like, that she had met through me once, okay? I was thinking that we should go to this restaurant, right? And I'm like, okay. And then I realize eventually, like, oh, you're not inviting, like, you don't have peoples of your own that you're inviting. Like, this is a me, you, and then my friends thing, and it's your birthday. Isn't that kind of weird? It's just like, okay. But again, it's like, it's fine if you're lonely on your birthday, even though I know you know other people, but it's fine. Like, we could all go to a restaurant together. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit like, you don't, it's your birthday. Why do you want to spend your birthday of all times with people who aren't even necessarily close to you? You only know them through me. And it starts off with like them wanting to hang out with those people alone, okay, and just cutting you out of the plan completely. Not that you have to be a part of the plan. And I'm not territorial. Like, you guys want to go somewhere alone together, like, that's fine. It's very that, but it was always her reaching out to them, her like doing stuff with them. It wasn't necessarily them calling her up, you know? It's just odd. They start wanting to do the same hobbies as you, maybe, or the same career as you. If you're in college, right, they might want to major in the same subject as you. Suddenly they want to change their major and major in whatever it is that you're majoring in. Little by little, they try to become you. In extreme cases, Sometimes they will like sleep with your boyfriend. If they go so as far to like sleep with your boyfriend or anything like that, I almost see that as like a ritual in a way. Like, just stick with me, okay? To me, in my mind, I almost view it as like almost like a baptism into your world, because having sex with somebody is not just nothing. Again, I am getting a little bit woo woo here, whatever. I view that as like a baptism, like, okay, I'm in her skin. Like, I'm like somebody has entered my body in the same way that they've entered hers, okay? And that has not happened to me that I know of. Okay, that has not happened to me, but I've heard of this happening. It's that same type of person, that same type of creature. At a certain point, they will become frustrated because ultimately they cannot be you. They might have the same hair as you and try to dress the same as you and go the same places, have the same friends, do like exactly eat what you eat. Like, damn, just everything. Go to the same nail shop that you go to get your hair done by the same person. Like, anything that you think of, even down to like, what kind of toothpaste do you use? Just literally, what kind of deodorant do you use? Okay. Literally, they try to become you, and it'll get to a point where they will get frustrated because they can't be you. They will never be you. Like, we're all individuals. Like, none of us are the same, right? And they'll be so frustrated that they will hate you because they ain't you and they could never be you, okay? They might wear the same thing, but it's not quite right. They might get the same hair, but it's not quite right. They might hang out with your friends, but it doesn't feel quite right because it's not like a genuine connection. Yeah, they're gonna get mad at you, and then come like the snide remarks and like the little criticisms, or the little, they try to dig at you and try to make you feel smaller and feel the way that they feel inside, which is terrible about themselves. Okay, it's like they're trying to switch with you. They feel like they're a person without an identity. Okay, it's creepy. Like, ooh, it's creepy crawly. Like, let me look over my shoulder, girl, really quick, because it's creepy and it's crawly. They don't have an identity. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they like. They don't actually know what they dislike. They don't know what they want to do with their lives. They don't know who they want to be. They don't know. Okay. They're lost. They have no identity. So they're trying to switch with you. Like, I want your identity. They're like identity thieves. It's almost like spiritual or psychological identity theft. When they like start critiquing you and picking at you and making little snide remarks and under the guise of it being a joke and things like that, what they're trying to do is to break you down psychologically, spiritually, break you down. And mind you, like, I'm not saying that a person like this is how their mind works just naturally. Like, this is the what is it, like, the engineering of their minds. It's not like they're sitting and thinking like, okay, what can I do to plot? Like, they don't sit down. Their brains automatically do this. Okay, it's the way that their brains are wired. Okay, and so they might not be aware of the fact that they are trying to psychologically or spiritually break you down and become you. They might not be aware of that, but that is essentially what they're doing. They're trying to break you down and eventually spiritually or psychologically murder you. Sometimes it really does become like that, obviously, and those are extreme cases, but look at a lot of these. Like, look at freaking Selena and that one bitch. Okay, look at Selena and Yolanda. She wanted to be in Selena's skin. She wanted to be in her she wanted to breathe the same air as her. And as soon as Selena cut her off and was like, no, like, you're embezzling money or whatever. And then, if you've ever watched interviews with them, they said that like Yolanda was like obsessed with her. Like, Selena would just like leave the room or the gathering or whatever, and she'd be like, oh my God, I miss her so much, calling her all the time. Like, she was very that. And Selena was such a pure-hearted person that she let her into her world. I don't even really like to think about this whole Selena story because it is like so heartbreaking. She was such a light in the world. Her death is such a tragedy. Like, how dare you take somebody like that from the world? Like, that is sick. Like, that's crazy. Like, whatever. Anyway, But that she could never be her or on her level ever. So the best that she could do is be in her essence. And so when Yolanda no longer had access to Selena's essence, to breathe the same air as her, to sit in the same room as her, she couldn't take it, and she snapped, and she was like, if I can't have you, nobody can. That is obviously an extreme case. But I'm just saying, like, these people are of the same ilk. Like I said, a person like this is like that because they don't have an identity. Their identity is shattered, okay? And that goes deep. It goes into their psychology, their upbringing, I'm not a professional, but just this is based on my personal experience, things that I've witnessed in my life. A relationship like this is not sustainable. And if there is a copycat person out there like this, a skinwalker, I think that they do have a chance of recovering. Again, not a professional, but just my guess, me being blindly optimistic. They have a chance of recovering if they go to therapy and for a very long time consistently, and kind of unpack why they are the way that they are. You know, I'm always hopeful for people. I really am. I might get on here and talk my shit and joke around, but I am hopeful. I always have like a little tiny glimmer of hope for people. Most of the time, them wanting to skinwalk you is not your problem. And I can empathize with a person like that, or sympathize rather, who has no identity and who has identity issues. But at the same time, it's like, bitch, what you need to start doing with these people is that you need to start gatekeeping. When they ask you where you got your shoes, then lie to them, or don't tell them, pretend you didn't hear them. If they texted to you, ignore the text. And if they keep pressing you about it, lie to them. Okay, it's okay to lie. Just be like, oh, I got them at Nordstrom, and you really got them at Revolve. I don't know, whatever, you get the picture. Start gatekeeping and slowly back away. Hit them with the Homer Simpson. Okay, back away into the bush, like slowly back away. You're gonna have to cut them off. On top of everything, it's annoying. My skinwalker, she, like, I swear, if it wasn't, where did you get this? Where did you get this makeup? Where'd you, like the actual things like that, it was just like, if we're getting dressed together, it's like, should I wear my hair up or hair down? Okay, cool. Hair down, cool. Should I wear red lipstick or nude lipstick? Okay, red lipstick. Should I wear this outfit or this outfit? Should I wear, like, literally? And it's like, bitch, I'm trying to get ready too. Like, and again, it starts off as normal things. Of course, like, as girlfriends, we'll ask each other, like, should I wear this dress or this dress? Like, things like that. But I'm not exaggerating. It was literally like, every little, like, hair up, hair down. Should I wear this blush or this blush? Should I wear this necklace or this jewelry? Should I wear this dress or this dress? Should I wear this fucking bra or this bra? It's like, I don't know, you know, like, I'm gonna challenge you. Choose which one that you feel the most confident in. Like, flip a coin. She wanted me to, like, tell her what to do. Like, it's like, you know, she wanted me to control her, like, by proxy, I guess, if that's the right word. I don't know. Like, come with me, come shop. Like I said, come with me, come shopping, and pick out the things that you would pick. Like, if you were decorating my apartment, if you were decorating, like, tell me everything that you would pick. Again, like I said, all of these scenarios are normal if it's, like, not all the time. And it was all the time. It was an everyday, all the time thing. So with that said, stay safe out there, girls. Leave me comments down below. Have you ever experienced this or witnessed this? Are you a skinwalker? Ooh, if you're a skinwalker, comment down below and tell me what your deal is. What's your vibe, girl? So yeah, stay safe out there and
beware of the skinwalkers.